we're going to be entering the dental office here. Let's see if we can see what a typical day looks like. Okay, here's a couple busy workers.
Okay.
Yes, Jane.
What is that line that you always tell our patients?
Oh, the money should stay in your pocket, the teeth should stay in your head till you leave the planet?
Yeah, that's the one. Well, I think Jay got that mixed up.
He did?
I think that he said that the teeth belong in your pocket and their money belongs in our pocket.
Oh, yay!
Look at all this. 4,000, 5,000,
Oh,
6,000.
goody, goody. Look at that! Woo! Look at that! Woo! Hey, that's good. Listen, Dr. Mason, where's his books?
You got to speak up.
Where's Dr. Mason's books?
We don't keep books. We
We
just
don't?
keep the money.
Oh,
No.
good.
And listen, speaking of that, we had to fire the last girl because she kept money.
Yeah?
So we got a new interviewer coming.
Oh,
Would you go out and get her?
I have to go get her? What's
Go
her
get
name?
her.
What's her
I
name?
don't know. You'll have to ask her. Ooh. Get that kid. That's the book away. Just tell her to come in and I'll talk to her right here.
This is Jane. She's our receptionist, and she's also the office manager in our
Hi.
office.
Oh, hello there,
Just stay here.
sweetheart. What is your name?
Artist Simpson.
Could you say that a little more plainly, please? What is your name?
Artist Simpson.
Simpson?
No, Simpson.
Simpson, I see. Well, now, have you ever had it?
No, I've never had any.
Have you ever had any office experience?
No.
Have you ever had any dental treatment?
No.
Have you ever been to school?
No.
Good. You're perfectly qualified for this position.
Good.
Now, I'm just going to ask you a few simple questions,
Okay.
and we'll see if you're able to take this job. What is it that's made out of leather and has 5 fingers?
I don't know.
You sure you don't know?
I'm sure. I
I
really
guess I'll have to tell you, that's a glove, you know.
Oh.
Right. And what is it that's made out of leather and has 10 fingers?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know.
That's 2 gloves.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'll ask you one that you surely will know.
Okay.
Who's the President of the United States?
Oh, I know this one.
Sure you do.
3 gloves.
Right! Oh, turn off the camera 1 moment, please. Good afternoon, Dr. Mason's office. I'm sorry, madam, but if you have a toothache, you'll just have to go see some other dentist. We only repair teeth that are not living. Thank you. Goodbye. All right, now I just want to ask you a few more questions, artist Simpson. How many days of the week begin with the letter T?
2.
That's exactly right. Well, you're smarter than we thought. Can you name them?
Today and tomorrow.
Oh. Well, now this one's a little more difficult. Why don't you use the calculator for this?
Okay.
How many seconds are there in a year?
12. January 2nd, February 2nd, March 2nd, April 2nd.
Okay, kid, give me the calculator. This is a little more difficult. How many D's are there in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer?
14.
14? How do you get that?
D.D.S.
Okay, miss, I guess you get the job.
Oh, good.
Nobody else would ever work here. This is the dentist at work. He washes his hands, he brushes his teeth, he combs his hair, he bends over. Now this is the best part of the dentist. Yes.
Especially with a little spot in.
He gets his tools. Open widely.
Hear that voice behind you.
Pay no attention to that man behind the screen.
The humor show up, don't worry. I don't know why she's videotaping me. I wish she would stop, actually.
She would stop.
Okay, that's enough. That's a good voice. Okay, now press the red button and it will stop.
See, I can't. I'm zooming in now.
Ewan, this will be some silence, okay?
Oh.
Okay, so shut off the machine. Hey, Jane, this is a very tedious film. I know, you know.
But just don't pay attention.
Well, you know, nobody's going to want to watch this.
I do.
What?
Fan club?
I want to watch.
See, you're filming now, and
You're
the camera's
filming it.
rolling.
Ooh.
I see. Okay. Mickey Mason. Mickey Mason. Forever let us hold our banner high. Hi! I don't know the rest of it. You want my best side?
Terrific.
That's it.
Okay, now, you might have some discomfort.
Since it fell off anyway.
Yeah, but since what I did, you might have some discomfort. Just flip around for a second. I just want to take one more look. Okay. Now, this is just some medication, okay, to help you in case you do have some discomfort. Take one of these and call me in the morning, okay?
Jesus. I was just going to say, can I take it with the other idea?
So take them with water,
Okay.
and you'll do fine. This is, most of our patients require analgesics this size after I treat them.
Oh, God.
Okay,
Hey,
good
listen,
job.
you made it painless anyway.
Oh, that's good. Okay, wave to Mary Jane.
I needed that. It's the first good laugh It is the first good laugh I had in a long time. Oh, with that cabin.
You're still filming.
She doesn't know how to turn it on and off.
Now you have to speak, while your picture's being taken.
Why?
Do you see the little red light on?
Yes, I'm mesmerized.
Mary Jane,
Yes.
you can picture Pat?
Stand next to Pat.
I'd rather not.
Would you like to have your teeth
You know how
bleached?
you're filming, that you see the green light in the viewfinder?
Does that mean you're filming?
means you're
I
filming.
figured that was something like
Now
that.
you're not filming. What are you doing now? Can you see it?
You're going to make the camera sick because it has to focus.
Yeah.
Yes. You're holding it nice and steady. You have to sing or something.
Dum, dum, dum.
All right, move. There's a movie camera.
But doctor, I thought this was just an examination. Oh. Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
No, it's still going. I'm sure it did. It's still going.
Wait a minute.
We're ready for you now.
Oh, thank you. I'll be right there.
Just have a seat. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. How are you?
Fine. Let me go tell Dr. Mason that we're ready.
Over there,
Dr. Mason.
send the word over there, that the Yanks are coming, the Yanks are coming, the drums coming everywhere.
Hi, are you Dr. Mason?
Nice to meet you, girls. You're a very sweet girl.
Yeah, I just got my hair cut.
What they use, a lawnmower? No, I'm sorry, girls. That's a nice do.
But
Yeah, I
I paid $2 for it.
Well, I always thought your name was Guernsey. Have you changed it since you were here last?
Oh, well, I just thought I'd trip you up.
I'm just gonna wash my hands, Guernsey.
Oh, thank you.
Now, is that a Scandinavian name? Guernsey.
Lots of the bovine background.
You mind if I call you Guernsey?
Sure. I always did like bovine pictures. You know, black and white, brown and white. One you get white milk from, you know, one you get chocolate milk from, you know.
Yes, Guernsey. Okay. Now we're gonna clean your teeth today, okay? Now, have you had your teeth cleaned before?
No,
No.
no. What
Okay.
is it cleaning?
Well, we just polish the teeth and we make them look nice and clean and new.
Polish? What's polish?
Polish, actually.
Polish?
Polish the
Oh.
teeth.
Uh-huh. Polish, okay. Okay.
Okay, now you met Elin, my assistant.
Oh, hi, Ian.
Okay, can we have the first cleaning instruments? Okay, now I want you to hold still while we're working here. 4-handed technique here. Now I'll need a hammer, please.
Oh.
Elin, come on.
Sorry.
Learn your instrumentation. Okay. Now, raise my head. No, I don't know if I hit. Here we go. Good. Okay. Okay, put your hand down.
But you did make my hand, it was bothering me, and that was hurting.
Okay,
Do you know what you're doing?
Now, I'm going to use a new technique I've never used
doing?
before. Okay, Elin, please.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Alright, hold still. Oh, that's crazy. You know, you think they could sit still for a few minutes. Okay, you know, that's not working. That's not working at all.
Doctor, I need to get dried off.
You're doing well.
Oh.
You're doing good. Just sit still, please.
Oh.
Can I have the Milwaukee, please? Elin, that is not the Milwaukee.
Are we done yet?
That's a red handle
Are
on
we
it.
done yet?
You were a sweet young lady when you came in here. Now you're shouting at the doctor. I won't stand for this. Now just hold
Well, then
still.
stand.
Alright. Wait, I've never seen such behavior. You're trying to do a good job. Alright, now hold still here, please. Good. Good helper. Good helper. Okay.
Oh.
Please, you know, we have patients in the waiting room.
Good, I hope
I
they
have-
know, because they can come in here.
I have a big... Okay, we're almost done here. We're just doing a cleaning here for you guys. Okay, this is going quite well. This is going nicer than I expected. Yeah.
Very good.
No, this is... The tough part's over with.
Oh, thank God. Exhausting.
Yeah, we're almost done here. A few more seconds. work with. I'm using the state-of-the-art material here on your record.
Okay.
Sure enough, thanks.
Okay.
I just want to polish it.
Alright.
See you in a minute in Milwaukee again, please. Ew! Oh, where did you go to
Where did
school?
you get these noisy instruments? Wow. Oh, it's so noisy!
Okay, we're done. Now, was that so terrible?
Oh, I don't know, Doctor.
People complain about dentists being rough.
Oh, are you
Okay.
sure?
Hey,
Are you sure?
now let me have the mirror. I want to show you what you were complaining about, and you're gonna apologize to me. Here you go.
Doctor, you know what you're doing.
Now stand up here for a second. That was just a cleaning. Now, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Doctor.
Okay.
Such a good job.
Well, did you tell your friends about it?
Oh, I'll have to get you.
When you're
Okay,
smiling,
tell your friends all about it. To 744
the whole
5466.
That's MASON, one S.
with you.
One S.
Mansion?
When you're laughing, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through.
Okay, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, from Lincoln Center, we're coming live. Tonight we have the three Poinsettia sisters. I think they'll be coming on stage shortly. Very shortly. They're very short. Oh, and tonight we're blessed with the unknown Poinsettia sister. Please, gather around the poinsettia you're trademarking. And who is your spokesman? Spokeswoman? What will be your performance, your lead-in song tonight?
We will sing The Lonely Goat Herd.
Okay. That should be memorable.
High on a hill lived the lonely goat herd.
And never come back. Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Orange juice.
Orange juice.
Orange juice, sorry you made me cry.
Who's there?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma who?
Oklahoma, wash your face.
Oh,
She's dying.
who's there?
Orange juice.
Orange juice. Who?
Orange juice, sorry you made me cry.
We got that one already. We did orange juice already.
Who's there?
Dwayne.
Dwayne who?
Dwayne, the bathtub, I think I'm drowning.
Yes? Who's there?
The line's busy.
Oh, I'll hang up. Who's there?
Will you remember me tomorrow?
I don't know unless I'm supposed to.
Will you remember me next week?
Depends.
Will you remember me next year?
Maybe.
Will you remember me in 20 years?
I don't know.
Bye.
We're fading out.
Who's there?
I knew you'd forget me.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Masterpiece Theater. Tonight we're going to be examining some classic conundrums as found in this book. They will be pertaining to the color green, what with this coming holiday season of Christmas. Shall we begin? What is green and sings? Elvis Parsley. What is green and skates? Peggy Splem. What is green and flies over Germany? Little Snazzies. How do you get a handkerchief to dance? Put a little boogie in it. What is green and heals? Mucus Welby. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for Masterpiece Theater tonight. Thank you for joining us. Please come back next week, same time. Thank you. It's typical Jennifer here. So what are you up to? Is this like a busy day for you today?
Yes, very busy.
Okay, well listen, don't worry about any of those charts or any of that stuff that I have to take care of. You keep reading, okay? Don't ignore me too. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Kind of the end of a busy day today. Let's go into the reception desk here and see what Sue's been up to. Hi, Sue.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
What have you been up to? Boy, Sue's a good worker. She's a good worker. How's things been going today?
Pretty good. Oh, by the way, the Mayo Clinic is on line 1. The president's on line 2. And Dr. Joe from the Coast wanted you to call him back. I did all the insurance forms and the recalls. I did the x-rays. They're drying now. And I did all the patients for the next 2 years. I confirmed their appointment.
They're all confirmed for 2 years?
The next 2 years.
Incredible.
You're a busy man. And I picked up your dry cleaning and also a little birthday present for your wife.
Oh,
Will there be
great.
anything else, Doctor?
No, you've done a fine job, Sue. The only thing I would ask is sometime maybe you could talk to Jen.
Oh,
If only she
know.
was. If only she
I
were.
tried.
Have you talked to her?
I tried.
Oh boy, if only she were half the employee you were. Well, thank you for your work. Elin, have you seen Jennifer anywhere? Because I need her. We're very busy today.
She might be in the middle.
Is she in the middle room doing some work?
I think so.
Okay, let me check. Okay. Jennifer, what are you doing? Hey.
Oh God! Oh no!
Now, come. Okay, it's a very busy day at the office today. Let's see what Jen is up to. She's probably working very hard.
I can't believe he said that to you. What? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, Miss. I gotta go. All right. Yeah. Right, Mom. Yeah, Mom. Okay, bye.
Mom.
Bye.
Now, Jennifer, you get to work.
Okay.
It's about time you did something around
I know.
here.
I just had to call my mom real quick.
You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no tenderness like green falls in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to show it, but baby, baby, I know it. You lost that love in me. Oh, that love in me. You lost that love in me. Now there's no look in your eyes when I reach for you. Well, you're starting to criticize little things I do. It makes me just feel like crying. 'Cause baby, something beautiful about me. You lost that love in me. Oh, that love in me. You lost that love in me, and now it's gone, gone, gone. Baby, baby, I'd get down on my knees for you. If you would only love me like you used to do, yeah. We had a love you'll find every day. So don't let us slip away. Baby, baby, I beg you please, I need your love, I need your love. Bring it on back, bring it on back, bring back that love in me. Oh, that love in me. Bring back that love in me, 'cause it's gone, gone, gone. And I can't go on. Bring back that love in me. Oh, that love in me.
Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas. Hi. What's that? Film at 11. The minicam. Is everybody having a good time? What's everybody want for Christmas from Santa?
All I want for Christmas is my good Friday. My good Friday. See my good.
Oh, I forgot my blackout.
Oh, that's all right. Turn the lights off. Road option. All right, I'm going to catch you guys a little candid later on, okay?
Sure, go ahead.
So nobody... Denise, turn around and say hi.
Hey,
What?
every time you use that camera, your left hand goes like it's a spasm.
Like this?
Around like this.
I'm a little light in the loafers,
Hey,
I think.
raisins.
You know...
You keep saying you got something for me, something you call love, but confess you've been a messy where you shouldn't have been messy, and now someone else you. You keep lying when you ought to be truthing. You keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be changing. Yeah. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. My feet are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these feet are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing when you shouldn't be afraid. You keep thinking you'll never get burned. Huh. I just found me a brand new box of matches. Yeah. And what he knows now, you ain't got time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. But one of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. You ready, Boots? Start walking. In everything I do for you. Although we so far apart, my love is true, true, true. Every beat of my heart, there's a beat for fade out.
Operator, or could you help me place this call? See the number on the matchbook is old and faded. Living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, she said she knew well and sometimes hated. myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. Operator, or could you help me place this call? I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. Think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine at the show. I've overcome the blow, I've learned to take it well. I only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. No, 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 no. That's not the way it feels. Operator, oh, let's forget about this call. No one there I really wanted to talk to. Thank you for your time. Oh, you've been so much more than kind. You can keep the dime. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine at the show. Overcome the blow, learn to take it well. Only wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels.
A man walks down the street, says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. Bone digger, dogs in the moonlight. Far away in my well-lit room. beer belly, get these mutts away from me, you know. I don't find this stuff amusing anymore. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, you can call me out. A man walks down the street, says, why am I short of attention? Got a short little span of attention, and oh, my nights are so long. Where's my wife and family? What if I die here? Who'll be my role model? Now that my role model is gone, gone. He ducked back down the alley with some roly-poly little bat-faced girl. All along, there were incidents and accidents, there were hints and allegations. If you'll be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me, call me out, call me out. Man walks down the street, it's a street in a strange world. Maybe it's the third world, maybe it's his first time around. Doesn't speak language, holds no currency. He is a foreign man, he is surrounded by the sound. Cattle in the marketplace, scatterings and orphanages. He looks around, he sees angels in the architecture, spinning in infinity. He says, angel, hallelujah, if you be my bodyguard, I can be your long lost pal. I can call you Betty, and Betty, when you call me out, call me. Na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na, na 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 na.
She said, yeah, 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 yeah. Good love, 'cause you got to have love, love. You know you got to have love, love, good love.
Ewan. Ewan, say something, for Pete's sake. You have to talk. It's a movie camera with sound.
It is?
Yeah, so chew your cookie loud.
Give me some of your accent.
Now look dumb. Bye. Wave bye-bye. Suppose it stop?
Going. It's still blinking.
It is?
Keep waving. We came to the office. 1, 2, 3, go. All right. Clear your throat. Let's go.
1, 2, 3. We came to the office alone while the rest of the family is sleeping. And the voice I hear, it seems oh so near, is J-Mo, and he's saying, change the 10 o'clock to the 12 o'clock, change the 1 o'clock to the 3, change the 4 o'clock to the 9 o'clock, and then get the dentist some tea. We confirm all the patients ahead. We pull out their charts and their ledgers. We make out the lists and we pray that we've missed not a single solitary patient. But change the 10 o'clock to the 12 o'clock, change the 1 o'clock to the 3, change the 4 o'clock to the 9 o'clock, and then get the dentist some tea. We stayed till the sky was all dark, and the stars and the moon shone so brightly. Then we staggered home and went right to bed, but all night these words went through our heads. Change the 10 o'clock to the 12 o'clock, change the 1 o'clock to the 3, change the 4 o'clock to the 9 o'clock, and then get the dentist some tea.
I think I better go see if our next patient is ready.
Excuse me, patient. We'll be with you in a little while. We're running a little late. I'm sorry, what was that? Speak up if you could. Alright. I know. I'm very sorry. It'll be just a couple more. It'll just be a couple more minutes. All right, you can come in now. Are you coming?
Dr. Millay?
Yes?
Yes. You got a busy schedule this afternoon.
Oh, God! That drives me crazy.
Well, you've got 8 cleanings.
Ah! Ah!
And, that dentist friend of yours from Florida,
Yeah?
he's back.
Oh. Did Kelly call?
Kelly? No.
I'm expecting him to call.
I'll listen for him.
Guess I better do some work. The doctor will be back. Oh, who is that? Put this on hold. Yes. Hello. Oh, hello there. How are you doing?
Oh, I just had a terrible time. You know, I have to make an appointment for Deborah. Deborah is not so good. You know, she's not can't see, and I have to take her up to the school on Friday. And you know, I have a terrible toothache myself, and I haven't been feeling well. And I've been taking care of Mrs. McNamara. You know, she can't feed herself. I've had to go up there and feed her soup and Deborah and all. So when can you get me in?
We're going to try to get you in right away. You're having some discomfort?
Quite a bit of discomfort. Yes, I am. Did I tell you that we went down to Ocean Grove this summer? We just had the loveliest time. Debbie got, of course, called off to the hospital with a bad back. We were on the 3rd floor of this house, and it was a lovely place. But we had to climb all the way up 3 flights of stairs, and of course they had to turn that stretcher up there and get her and bounced it all the way down the stairs. It was just terrible with her back, and I felt so terrible. But yes, I have a toothache.
I don't mean to laugh. I'm sorry. I just was thinking of something funny that happened the other day. Well, listen, we're going to try to get you in right away. How about in about 3 weeks?
Oh, that's calling you. Oh, oh dear. I think the doctor's calling me too. I better go. Oh, I think I hurt myself again.
All right. Goodbye now.
Bye. Oh, keep it running. Well, this is the story of a lady who loved to play bridge. She loved to play bridge almost more than anything in the world, and really almost more than her own husband. She would play bridge every day of the week. And she would play until late in the afternoon, and then when she would come home, dinner wouldn't be ready for her husband, and he'd be pretty annoyed. And she would go back to her bridge club the next day and relate to the girls that she played with how upset her husband was about having no dinner. And they told her she'd better straighten out her life a little bit because she was going to lose that husband. So the next day she came to her bridge club and she said, "Guess what? I've made a wonderful discovery. I can feed my husband cat food. All I have to do is open up a can of cat food, mix it up with a little mayonnaise, put it on a lettuce leaf. He thinks it's tuna fish salad, and he's very happy." Well, they warned her, "You must not feed your husband cat food. It's not made for human consumption, and he'll get sick and die." "Oh, no," said she. "He will not get sick and die. I'm going to feed him cat food again tonight." So she went home, and once again she fed her husband cat food, came back the next day and told the girls, "I fed my husband cat food again. This time I mixed it up with a little breadcrumbs and a little tomato and a little this, that, baked it in the oven. He thought it was meatloaf, licked his chops, and was happy as could be." Once again the girls warned her, "You cannot feed your husband cat food. It's not made for human consumption. He'll get sick and die." Well, the 3rd day, she did it again. She came back to the bridge club and she told the girls she had made a wonderful new patty out of the cat food, mixed it up with some things, and he thought he was having hamburgers. Put it on a roll, never knew the difference. Well, once again, they felt that they must warn her that she shouldn't be feeding him cat food that was not made for human consumption. He would get sick and die. Well, don't you know, the next day she was a little late for her bridge club. And when she got there, she apologized. She said, "But you know, I just didn't feel right about not going to my husband's wake." And they said, "Oh dear, we warned you. If you continued to feed him cat food, he was going to get sick and die." "Oh," she said, "he didn't die from eating cat food." "No," they said. "No," she said, "he was curled up on the piano bench, lying in the sun, and he tried to scratch his left ear with his right foot, and he fell off and broke his neck." That's it, folks.
All right. Why did the chicken cross the playground? Charlie, you have any answer?
No, why?
Get to the other slide.
Ah.
Okay, got another one. How do you get down from an elephant? I don't hear you.
Real quick.
No, you get down from a duck.
Real funny.
Okay, knock, knock.
Who's there?
Acha.
Acha who?
Ah, God bless you. Okay, now this is
I don't know whether
last,
I'm laughing at the jokes or you.
this is my last and final joke.
Oh, thank God.
Okay. It seems this man got up in the morning, left his house, went outside to get his newspaper out on the front lawn. Well, picked up his newspaper, turned around, looked up, and there's this giant gorilla on top of his house. He's like, "Oh man, how many? A giant gorilla on my house." So he goes inside and he opens up the phone book and he starts looking through the yellow pages. And of course, in there is gorilla removal. So he calls the number for gorilla removal, and the guy comes and he gets out of his van and he sees the gorilla and say, okay, I can get him down for you. He said, I just want you to stand here and hold this shotgun. And he said, okay. So he stands there with the shotgun. Then he takes out this big ladder and he puts it up right next so it would reach right up by the gorilla. Then he opens the back door of the van, and out comes this little chihuahua. The owner of the house says, well, what's a chihuahua for? And the gorilla removal guy says, oh, well, he's been trained. He's highly trained little chihuahua. He's trained that when I go up and wrestle the gorilla down to the ground, he's to run over and bite the gorilla right in the crotch and hold him there until I can come down, throw a net over him, and I take him away, and all your problems are gone. So the guy says, well, all right. So the guy who owns the house says, oh, well, what's the shotgun for? And the guy says, well, if anything happens, I go up there and the gorilla throws me off the roof, shoot the dog. That's all I got. You've been a great audience. I love New York. Good night. You can shut it off now, Charlie.
Dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where those treetops listen and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, and I am dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas I ride. Mail days, merry and bright. Turn me on till Christmas is big and white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the one I used to know, where the treetops listen and now to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas I cry. Metal days, merry and bright. And me on your Christmas is
Merry Christmas.
You weren't supposed to.
Okay. This is a story that goes back to old England times, back when they had bell ringers and things like that, and town criers. Well, this guy went to interview for the job as ringer of the town bell, but the only problem was the guy had no arms. So when he interviewed for the job, they said, how can you do this job? You have no arms. He said, well, what I do is I run back and forth in the bell tower, and I just crack my head into the bell, and that's how I ring the bell. So they said, okay, we'll give it a shot. So they gave the guy the job, and he was doing very well, and no problems. So one day they were having a big town meeting, and he went up and got all excited, and he started running back and forth through the bell tower, and he was ringing the bell, but he got a little overexcited, and he missed the bell, and he flew out the window, and splat, he hit the ground and died. So all the people came running over, and as they looked at him to see who he was, they turned him over and said, who is that guy? And one of the people in the crowd said, I don't know, but his face sure rings a bell. Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Yeah,
Well, it's
Monica
funny
has
the
a...
first time. The second part of the joke is that the guy's brother comes and interviews for the same job, and he doesn't have any arms either. But he gets the job, and so he does the same thing. He like bangs his head against the bell to ring the bell, and he's doing it a few times. He's doing really well, and then all of a sudden, same thing happens. He misses the bell, flies out the window, and lands flat on the pavement. And so he's laying there, and everyone comes around, and they say, "Who is that guy?" And they say, "I don't know, but he's a dead ringer for his brother." That's our joke.
All right.
Yeah. Nice day out there. Huh? Nice day. Hey, hey, Wade. How you been feeling? Hey, Wade. Did I tell you? I was downtown the other day, and I saw your girlfriend Betty Sue holding Billy Bob's hand. You bitter? Now, you know, I was thinking the other day, Wade, if you had $2 and your old man owed you $2, how much would you have? You don't know your arithmetic.
Cut. Wave goodbye. Wave goodbye, everybody. Wave, Matt.